Geng Metal Day Masters are tough. You know that, I know that. Meet the toughest of them all, the Geng Xu, also known as the Metal Dog. Now, if at all this pillar would be the real Excalibur, a sword embedded in stone, its powers and toughness waiting to unleash. Who better to embody the toughness of the Geng Xu if not for golfing legend Tiger Woods, who excelled in a sport that requires both physical and mental strength in equal measure. So, welcome back as we continue our series exploring the 60 pillars. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng and I use Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. Okay, so tough on the outside and inside. This sword represents the Geng Xu pillar, is the hardest of the 60 jiazi, the 60 pillars. Okay, the very characteristics of this pillar can be interpreted as an individual who possesses both mental and physical strength, stamina and endurance. It's always easy to recognize a Geng Xu, okay? This Geng Metal is tough and proud. Sitting on its earth resource star, it is also resourceful and unyielding. But enough with the generalities, let's delve into the makeup of this fascinating pillar. Okay, first thing to know is that this Geng Day Master is firmly rooted. Of course, technically, we prefer if a yang stem, a Geng is rooted on another yang stem. Okay, but in this case, the Geng Xu is rooted in its Sin Metal companion star, which in turn is firmly embedded into the rocks. It's not so easy to dislodge this Sin Metal. Now, at the same time, this Day Master also sits on a fire storage which continually tempers and molds the day element. Now at this point, please note that I described this pillar as tough. Nowhere did I say that the Geng Xu is rude or crass. On the contrary, the Geng Xu Day Master can be very pleasant and diplomatic in spite of their natural ruthlessness and aggressiveness. So the flow of chi within this pillar begins with the Ting Fire Direct Officer star. Here is the spark of courage, of conviction and confidence that burns deep within the Geng Xu Day Master. Okay, number 2, seated on your Wu Earth indirect resource, the Geng Xu is at once intuitive and extremely self-willed. Words like submissiveness and compliance will be foreign or even non-existent in the Geng Xu's vocabulary. So this Day Master knows that nothing worthwhile can ever be achieved without an equivalent amount of effort. So with the support of this Wu Earth resource star, the Geng Xu has the mental and physical strength to take on any challenges and handle any hardship in pursuit of your goals. Okay, now finally, the meticulous nature of the Sin Metal companion star brings big ambitions and yes, a degree of ruthlessness to the Geng Xu. At the same time, this Sin Metal companion star can also bring a rebellious streak to the Geng Xu pillar. While some may instinctively slap a negative label on a rebel, I believe this can be a strength, as it helps the Geng Xu stay defiant in the face of limitations. So, oh, and by the way, guys, if you find this information useful so far, don't be shy to give me a like and subscribe, eh? Okay, so let's move on to the vulnerabilities, okay? Like many of the other Day Masters seated on a Xu branch, the Geng Xu will also tend to crave material security. I'm not saying that the Geng Xu is materialistic, but this Day Master will tend to worry about money. Okay. Additionally, this Day Master has zero defenses against boredom. Even the sturdiest axe will rust if it is not continually in use. The sharpest blade will turn dull when it's not sharpened regularly. So, when a Geng Xu Day Master is bored out of his or her skull, depression may ensue, or worse, they may even get themselves into trouble unnecessarily. A great example of this vulnerability can be seen in the trials and tribulations of Tiger Woods after he retired. Now, we've all seen his strengths. Now, we've all seen how he decimated his competitors on the golf course, all right? We have also seen the scandals he got himself into once he retired. Why? Because he can't handle boredom. Okay, so does it seem to you like the two Geng Xu vulnerabilities I've outlined so far seem to be rather trivial? I mean, if you're constantly worried about money, then make more money. If you cannot abide boredom, then find something constructive to do. So for all the powers of intuition gifted to the Geng Xu, you have a tendency to maintain, let's call it a healthy skepticism about intuition. Allow me to explain. The Geng Xu pillar sits on the Wu Earth, all right, indirect resource. This day master will be naturally drawn to unconventional wisdom, such as Chinese metaphysics. Yet at the same time, this dog will have a silent push with the dragon, which also carries the Wu Earth as its main chi. So the day master sits on its own indirect resource, but at the same time pushes it away. So this type of relationship simply means that the Geng Xu will tend to be skeptical or perhaps even mistrustful about your own powerful intuitions. Learning to trust your instincts may be the biggest lessons you need to learn. Okay, so how do you present? The Geng Xu Day Master can be very generous about sharing your strengths with anyone within your orbit. However, you will tend to present as domineering, aggressive, ruthless, yes, that word again, ruthless, and very outspoken. This trait can be a double-edged sword, pardon the pun. It's a strength when you use your dominant personality to motivate your team to greater heights. It becomes a weakness if you frequently overrule other opinions and leave behind an environment of diminished morale. So this is something for the Geng Xu Day Master to be aware of. The reason is because you may not even see your behavior as heavy-handed, but others may do. So once you're conscious of this, then you can call upon the inborn diplomacy of the Geng Xu pillar, smooth things over, and build better team consensus. And you will need that consensus, which leads us to the next point. Okay? Being Geng Xu, but better, requires the consensus I touched briefly on just a second ago. The Geng Xu pillar is tough, but it actually thrives on love and friendship, right? This pillar wants to be useful. You could say that sometimes the Geng Xu may seem domineering simply because they care too much. A Geng Xu without friends and loved ones to serve and protect could easily lose faith in your own abilities. Therefore, to be Geng Xu but better is quite simple. Learn to build that base, that tribe, that mountain you sit on must not be shaken. A leader can only lead when people are willing to follow. Therefore, the solution to being Geng Xu but better is to use your strength, toughness, and diplomacy to create a strong base of followers and supporters who are willing to cheer you on and follow your lead. The bigger that base, the more willing you become to push yourself to the top of your game. In short, you need groupies. Okay, so that's it for the Geng Xu. Thank you for watching, but before you go, final caveat, without the ability to see the full chart, I must stress that this video, the recommendations in here are broad recommendations based on a single pillar only, the Day Master only. Are you a Geng Xu Day Master? You can plot your Bazi chart from the free plotter link in the description to find out. If you've got a question, that's what the comments are for. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!